Hello, welcome to today's question of the week. I'm Beth Harrington, and today we're talking about safe harbor plans. And starting in September, we get a lot of interest in safe harbor plans because in order to be a safe harbor plan for a calendar year, you have to adopt the provisions no later than October 1st. We also have notice requirements starting for plans next year to adopt safe harbor, so we're starting to get a lot of interest in safe harbor plans. So let's talk a little bit about that today. Safe harbor is available for 401k and 403b plans. By adopting safe harbor provisions, you get a free pass on certain tests. Those tests include the actual deferral percentage test, the ADP test, the actual contribution percentage test, the ACP test, and the top-heavy minimums are no longer required for a safe harbor plan. Under safe harbor, the employer is required to make a small contribution to each eligible participant in the plan, even if they are not employed at the end of the year, if they quit during the year, no matter how many hours they work, the safe harbor contributions are required. The employer has the choice on the contributions to make. The first choice is allocate 3% of pay to everyone. The second choice is allocate a matching contribution to everyone. The match is a match of the elective deferrals, and the match has to be at least 4% of the employee's pay if the employee deferred at least 5% of pay. There are a few different options on the matching contribution, so contact our office if you'd like to hear more about what those choices are. There are some advantages and disadvantages to the 3% non-elective contribution or the matching contribution. Every company is a little bit different. So again, that's what the people here at Benefit Resources are here to consult with you to decide what kind of safe harbor plan might be best for you. Safe harbor plans do also allow additional contributions to the plan. You can make an additional matching contribution. There are some restrictions on that match, so we'll talk to you about that. And you can still allocate a profit-sharing contribution to the plan under any of the profit-sharing formulas that are available. As long as your plan has those provisions written in it, there's a lot of flexibility there. Safe harbor plans do require advance notice. You have to provide the employees a notice 30 to 90 days before the beginning of the plan year about which option for the safe harbor you will be electing. And there is kind of an out, if you will, if you can't decide on what to do, safe harbor or not safe harbor, maybe you want to consider something we call the maybe notice. We may be adopting safe harbor provisions, we may be not. We'll tell you later in the year. If you want to go with the maybe option, the only safe harbor contribution available to you is the non-elective 3% of pay. So safe harbor provisions are great. They do allow the free pass on testing. The downfalls are that contributions to safe harbor are 100% vested immediately. We do have the notice requirements, and there are some other restrictions on plan changes during the year if you're a safe harbor plan. But they're a beautiful design for many of our smaller employers, 35 to 50 and under, very popular plan design. So contact Benefit Resources today, get a free consultation, find out if safe harbor is right for you or your clients. Thank you so much for joining me today. Come back next week for another question of the week.